Okay, this is Take 10 Strength. We are only doing 4 exercises today. 40 seconds on, 15 seconds off. You get to move at your pace within the 40 seconds. So take your time, but try to be moving the whole set, the whole 40 seconds. So we're going to do 3 laps through in a circuit format. So just one exercise after the other, 3 times through. And again, 40 seconds on, 15 seconds off. Let's get warmed up. And all of our exercises, take a big inhale up to the sky. All of our exercises are actually standing today. So big reach up to the sky, roll your wrists, wiggle your fingers, and then open your arms a little bit more out to the side, a little wider. Open the throat, open the chest. Then round your back, reach your arms forward, look into your belly, roll your wrists here. Breathe in, breathe out. And then dive down for your toes. Bow your head. Shake your head no. You can bend your knees as much as you'd like. Shake your head no and nod your head yes. And then slowly roll up, tucking the tailbone under, coming up bone by bone, bone by bone. Head comes up last. You get that little stretch in the back of your neck as your head comes up last. Good. Take a step behind, just coming into kind of a half lunge. So both knees are bent. It doesn't have to be deep. Stack your forearms on top of each other and let's twist towards the front leg. So we're twisting towards the front leg. Maybe you start looking over your shoulder. Think of rotating rib cage. Knees stay bent. Come back to center and let's try the other way. So other leg in front. Twist towards your front leg. Rotating the rib cage. Look over your shoulder if you can. And come back to center and let's try it one more time each side. Take a deep breath in, twist, twist, twist. Abs are pulled up and in, and spine is tall. Come back to center, and then we'll go the other way. Twisting, twisting, twisting. Come back to center, and stand. Let's loop the shoulder right, left. So we're just looping right and left. Breathing in, breathing out. And I'm getting some rotation again through the torso. And we'll stop in 3, 2, and 1. All right, let's get into it. So we're going to start with wide parallel feet, and we'll go into a lateral lunge. So when we go into a lateral lunge, we're bending just one knee. We're bending the knee and hinging at the hip, and our back stays flat. So keep your back flat as best you can. We'll bend to one side, and we're actually going to add in a reverse fly. We'll stand up, we'll go to the other side, reverse fly, and so forth for 40 seconds. So here we go in 3, 2, 1. So wide parallel feet. Bend one knee and hinge at the hips. Come down with a flat back and squeeze your shoulder blades together on your back. Your neck stays long, and then come to the other side. So again, you can move a little bit faster. You can go a little bit slower. But whatever pace you are doing, let's make sure we're working the whole 40 seconds and also emphasizing quality over quantity. Abs are still pulled in to support that low back. Just 3 seconds left. 3, 2, and time. I'm going to finish off this side just to make sure I'm even on each side. And we're going to battle ropes. We're going to keep the feet wide, but this time we turn the toes out a little bit. Keep the tailbone tucked under, chest up. Bend those knees. It doesn't have to be your deepest squat. And we're going to create big waves in imaginary ropes. Let's go. So we've got our knees are bent, our chest is up, our abs are pulled in, we're breathing, and we've got strong arms. We're not flailing, we're flexing as we move our arms. So we're imagining that we're holding onto thick, heavy ropes, and we're creating waves in those thick, heavy ropes. Go a little bit faster. 7 seconds. 3, 2, and time. Okay, squat to lateral lift with a leg. So we're going to be lifting, this is our lateral leg lift. And I'm even going to put my fingertips behind my ears and try to do a little side crunch. We'll squat and side crunch on the other side, lifting that leg. Let's go. So I've got parallel feet for this squat variation. Fingertips behind the ears, elbows pulled back, lift the leg, and then if you want to get a little side squeeze, you can. But if it's too much on the balance, like if it challenges you too much and you just need to bring the leg up, that is also an option. So squatting, lifting the leg, maybe a little side bend with control. 7 seconds. 3, 2, and time. Maybe finish off the other side if you need to, like me, just so you're even. And now we're going for a sledgehammer slam. So feet are just outside the hips, but parallel. We're going to bring an imaginary sledgehammer overhead and slam it into the ground. Let's go for 40 seconds. So big reach up overhead and slam it down. Big reach. So abs brace against the momentum and legs absorb that momentum. Breathing in, exhaling as you slam. Make sure you bend those knees. What would that feel like if you were actually trying to bust up some concrete with a sledgehammer? Your body would need to be supple, not stiff, but also connected and supported. And that is time. All right, that was lap 1, not too bad. Let's do it all again. So wide parallel feet. Wide and parallel, we're going lateral lunge to that reverse fly. Remember, we bend the knee and hinge at the hip, and the back comes flat and forward. Let's go. So feet are parallel and wide. Get that pinch on the back, and then other side. Can you elongate your spine just a little bit more? As though someone was pulling your head forward when you come down, parallel to the floor as best you can, and they're lengthening you out, but someone else has hold of your hips and they're pulling you back. 10 seconds. 3, 2, and time. All right, battle ropes. So we've got our thick, heavy ropes. We're gonna turn the toes out, come into kind of like a sumo squat. Here we go in 3, and strong arms creating waves. Let's go. So if you're just kind of flailing and the arms aren't flexing, you're not gonna feel much. Try to keep it really quick and tight. Abs are braced. You can play around with going a little bit bigger. Just make sure you're in control. 10, 5, 3, 2, and time. All right, we're going squatting, our parallel squat to that lateral leg raise, and if you want to add the side bend in, you can. In 3, 2, here we go, fingertips behind the ears. Squat it, lift the leg, pinch the side waist if you can. So pull the elbows back behind you, especially on this squat. We're not trying to like arch the back and open up the chest a ton, but just strengthen the back and that shoulder girdle by pulling the elbows back behind us. And improving posture. Here we go, 3, 2, and 1. I'm going to finish off my reps so I'm even, and let's go sledgehammer slams. So big reach as far over your head as you can. Maybe you want to even come off your heels and then slam it down. Here we go. Big reach and slam. Big reach. Exhale as you slam. Make sure you bend those knees. If you are stopping before bending knees, like you're just throwing your arms here, you might not feel so good in the back. We want to absorb with the legs. 3. And time. That was lap 2. Let's do it one last time. All right. So we are going for our lateral lunges, wide parallel feet. See if you can come down just a little bit deeper on each side every rep. Here we go. So we come down to one side, pinch the shoulder blades on the back, and other side. I'm going to try to speed mine up just a little bit more, but also emphasize that squeeze on the back. You may even feel a stretch on that inner thigh, that straight leg. That's okay. 10 seconds. 3, 2, and time. Battle ropes. Shake it off if you need to. Maybe round your back, bow your head or turn your head side to side. Get the tension out of the neck. And here we go. Wide, turned out feet, tailbone tucked under, chest up. Let's go. Strong arms. Heart rate comes up a little bit. Tight and fast. Ten seconds. 3 seconds. 2, and time. That felt long. That one felt extra long. All right, parallel feet. We're squatting and then lateral leg raise. Again, you can just lift the leg without doing kind of a little side oblique crunch. Let's go. So fingertips light behind the ears, elbows pulled back, squat and lift. When you squat, are your knees and toes pointed in the same direction? And do you feel equal pressure in the soles of your feet? Meaning you're using both legs equally. 3, 2, finish off. So you're even. And our last one, sledgehammer slams. All right, so this time, let's see if we can speed it up a little bit, but maintain control. We're supple, but we're supported and absorbing momentum. Let's go. That exhale as you slam really seems to help, at least me. You could even think that you have like a dead ball instead of a sledgehammer, a slam ball. You're just driving it into the floor. 10 seconds. 3, 2, and time. Nice job. Let's loop one shoulder back, then the other, just like we did in the warm-up. So letting the rib cage turn, even emphasize that. Turn as much as you can as you pull your shoulder back. Maybe even look over your shoulder. Breathe in, breathe out. And a couple more. Nice job. Hold on to something lightly. We're going to go into a figure 4 stretch. So taking the ankle of one leg over the standing leg, just above the knee on the thigh, and sit back. So the wall is just there to help you balance. If you don't need the help, you don't have to use it. You can also use a desk or a chair. So flex this foot, that's crossed over, and sit back into an imaginary chair. Breathe in, breathe out. And let's get a quad stretch on the same leg. You may need to turn around to hold the wall. It doesn't matter what side you're on, but just what side you're holding on. But let's stretch the same leg. Knee points down, hips push forward, chest is open. Good, let's try the other side. So figure 4 stretch first, crossing ankle over, sit back into that imaginary chair and flex the foot. Maybe you try not holding on to anything. Breathe in, breathe out. And a quad stretch. Grab your shoelaces, knee points down, hips push forward. Chest is open. Take a deep breath. Good, and let's go wide parallel feet. Wide parallel feet, and we're going to fall forward, letting ourselves come down, bow your head. So top of the head towards the mat, and then sway side to side. Just easy swaying. Interlace your hands behind your hips and see if you can get your hands to come up and over your head. So we're really opening the chest and shoulders. So palms can be together, or you can separate the palms but keep the fingers interlaced so the arms come up and over. Breathe in, breathe out. Hands come to the mat. Hop your feet in a little bit, bend the knees, and slowly roll up. Don't get dizzy. Slow, 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 slow. Good. Hug the knees high and tight. Right and left, maybe 2 on each side. And let's take a big inhale up to the sky. Reach, 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 reach. Even come off your heels. Exhale, arms down. Nice job.